Okay, time to do a little cooking in the proxy kitchen this morning. Chef Carrie Leonard is here to show us a twist on a traditional Cuban sandwich. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you today?
I'm fabulous. We are making a Cuban sandwich, which has a lot of different authentic recipes.
Okay.
So I'm not calling it authentic. I'm calling it fabulous and tasty.
Fabulous and tasty. That's good enough. That
and I've hijacked it from one of my students, too.
Okay.
He was down in Miami, and he ate these everywhere he could go. And I said, I picked his brain. All right, what are the best parts? What are the best parts? So he marinated my pork for me, and he cooked that up in the last couple of days. I mean, this is a real collaboration.
Oh, very good.
Yeah,
okay, so where do we begin? We're starting with our bread. This is beautiful bread, by the way.
You got to have beautiful bread, and it's got to be really, really fresh. This is from a chef at Johnston Wells that prepared this for me. I asked for something a little bit sweeter because he remembers sweet bread.
Sweet, so you would like to use a sweet bread. Most of us don't have somebody who can make us fancy bread like that, Carrie.
Well, you know what? There's something called King's Hawaiian bread out there that you can buy at the grocery store, okay? But, you know, I can't do anything normal. So we have a little bit of mustard that's going to give it some tang. One of the things that we do here is actually kind of create the sandwich on its sides, put it all together, and then we're going to just press it between two really hot pans, and that's what's going to make this super yummy.
Oh, now with the pork, you mentioned that your student helped you with that. Do you know what he did to it?
He did lots of onion, lots of garlic, lots of lemons and limes and oranges, and let this thing marinate overnight, and then he roasted it up in a roasting pan for me till it got to be about 140 degrees. It was just beautiful. So he did just an absolutely fabulous job with that, which makes all the difference because you don't want to just buy store-bought stuff.
Yes.
I mean, you get store-bought flavor if you buy store-bought stuff.
That's true.
This is Swiss cheese, so this is considered to be one of the common cheeses that you use. And I got to use a lot of good cheese. I'm putting it on the outside because when I put it in this press, I want that to be the stuff that just gets gooey and juicy and all the flavors get all together.
So you don't want to lay it on top of the meat there. You want to put it underneath.
Right.
Okay.
It is closest to the fire. So we're putting this all together. Last thing in here, pickles. If you think about it, I've got salty, and I've got sweet, and I've got savory. I've got all kinds of flavors going on in this thing, and then it's going to get juicy and hot and grilled with butter. I'm really sorry it's Fitness Week. There's nothing I could do about that.
That's why it's Fitness Week. We can eat this, and then we can work out. Yeah.
All right, and I'm going to put it together, and you,
yes, ma'am,
get to do some work.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to cut this guy. First of all, you can see that he looks like, you know, just a big old hoagie, but we're going to do some extra for him. I'm gonna lift this guy up. I have to lift him up. He's very, very hot. Okay. You're gonna take these and just put them right on this griddle that have a little bit of hot butter on.
Okay.
Okay. So lift those guys.
Yes,
put them right in that spot.
Oh, just put them right here?
Okay. Separate them because they're gonna go underneath this round guy.
Okay.
There you go.
Is that
side by side. We're gonna put them side by side.
Oh, side by side. Sorry.
There you go, because they're going underneath here. Now this is a very hot cast iron skillet.
Okay.
Hot griddle.
Oh, I didn't do a good job with this one. Sorry.
You did a good job. They all slide.
Okay.
That means they're authentic. Use this and brush a little butter on top.
Just a little bit of butter on top?
Never. A lot of butter.
A lot of butter on top. Okay, Carrie, I know you well enough by now to know that.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Good. Are we happy with that? Is that too much?
That is awesome.
Okay.
All right, we're going to hear a little sizzle. We're going to get this stuff grilled up. And you got to let this sit for a while. Here we go.
See, I didn't know this part was involved.
This is the part that makes it authentic. You want all the flavors to be just dripping on each other and super duper yummy. I think you can see that a little bit underneath all the layers going on there. Now, you actually let that cook for like 8 to 10 minutes. You want to keep it on a kind of a low heat.
Okay.
So it gets nice and crispy. And this is what we end up with over here. This sandwich, the Cuban, this is a Medianoche. So middle of the night, Cuban tobacco workers would eat these all the time. Cost about a nickel at the time in the 40s. And ours is going to be hot, and I hope you like it. It's got all good flavors.
Carrie, please, you know, I like everything you cook. I like everything you cook.
Thank you. Should have a lot going on in there.
There's a lot going on.
A lot going on.
It's all good, too.
Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying that. We like putting all this stuff together and call it, it's a meal. It's one thing, but it's got all this good stuff in it.
Oh, that is a good sandwich. Oh, my gosh. Thank you for lunch.
You're welcome.
Don't let anyone take that.
You know I'm always making extras. I have some for Rob, too. So.
Oh, thank you so much. That is delicious. You can go to the recipe, WCNC.com/Charlotte today to get the recipe. Carrie Leonard, a pleasure as always.
Thank you.
Thank you.